What's up, guys? Today we're gonna go over my 6 months on YouTube and what I've learned, what I don't like, what I like, and all the bull in between. First off, you're not gonna be famous. I'm sorry, but you're not. Second off, you need somebody to go through stuff with you. I thankfully have my buddy Lewis. Here's his page. He's been doing it about 6 years. He gave me a lot of information, helped out a lot, and still him up. Still stuff that you didn't even plan on, nobody even told me about, happened. So first off, let's get into worst case scenario. You get burnt out and you stop, and it just doesn't go anywhere, and you just give up and you're done. And usually that happens about 6 months to a year, which is why I'm doing this video. So the main point of all this is just to give an update, kind of explain my situation as far as like why I'm doing this, what's going on, what my plan is, and if I'm even going to keep doing this. Just to be clear, I just want to put this out there. I did not start this channel because of my car. I actually, to be honest and to be as candid as I can be, I started this channel about 6 months ago, like I said, because about 2 years ago, I left work because of a medical situation. So the main focus for me now is YouTube and trying to learn as much as I can, grow as much as I can with it, and not get frustrated. The main thing that I can tell you is that nothing will ever work out the way you think it's going to work out. You see this short? This short is a needle in a haystack. Not going to probably happen to you. I didn't plan on it, and it got 3.3 million views. And it was really, really, really weird. I had never had that happen before. I had never had the amount of interaction with people online as when this happened. And I got on a high. And I just started thinking that this is the way it's going to be. My views were way better than normal. And my buddy was like, listen, man, you're going to come down from this and you're going to have to start to grind. And 2,000 to 3,000 is going to be rough. And he was right. So all I can say is that even if you get some kind of crazy bump and some kind of crazy situation where you're just like, oh my God, dude, this is amazing, it means nothing. It means nothing. Nothing will change. You won't get it like any kind of award or anything like that. You're just going to have to keep going. And if anything, that situation almost made me quit doing YouTube, because psychologically I was like, okay, this is it. And then I was brought down so far that I was just like, I maybe have peaked. Like, what do I do from here? And that's a tough pill to swallow. So what I can tell you is that if you get something like that and it's awesome and you feel great about it, almost act like it didn't happen, because it's not going to change anything. It should, if anything, not happen so you get pushed further to grind even harder. Another thing I also want to talk about too is equipment. I'm at a point right now where I have bought the equipment that I want. I'm not buying any more. I bought the mics that you need. I bought the GoPro I'm on right now. I had in my last video discussing my King mount with 360 camera, and that's about it. You don't have to go out and spend tons of money, but you should gradually kind of, increase the productivity of your film and your videos. Even with all that stuff, it is amazingly hard to get in a rhythm where you're getting views that are substantial and that make you feel good. Another thing I can tell you too is whatever somebody says online, don't listen to them. It's interaction, and that's great, and that kind of helps you out, but don't let it get to you. Don't have any anything come into you and stay in your head and live, as they say, rent free in your head. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do any good. So what I can tell you though is just keep doing it. Just keep grinding it out. But another thing I wanted to talk about is that I've seen a lot of people go from doing videos and really getting into it to just switching to shorts. And some people do that. And some people, especially people that have the mounts and 360 camera, they just kind of switch to shorts. And then that's it. That's all they do. And that's fine. That's great. Because it is a lot of work. And by work, it means the next thing we're going to get into, which is editing. So I will say this. Picking the right editing tool is a huge, huge, huge step. So I have always used Adobe Premiere Pro. A lot of people use Apple, the iMovies, and that apparently is way easier than what I'm using. The reason why the editing tool makes a big difference in what happens is it going to get you frustrated? Is it going to push you to not get something done, or for you to just give up? Because as crazy as it sounds, it is a big, big piece. Would I recommend Premiere Pro? It is something that you should get after about a year into it, when you've already learned exactly what you need from that editing tool. Not something that you just jump into like me. Be extremely careful in the editing tool that you use, because it is either going to make or break how you feel about doing your videos. You are either going to be super confident, or you are going to get frustrated as shit. And it is going to be something where also you feel like you put so much work into something, and then when you spit it out and get it out, it doesn't give you the results that you feel you need because you spent 3 days editing it. So all I'm going to say is choose wisely, take time, learn the product that you're using, and don't get frustrated with it. So to wrap this up, to summarize everything, get somebody that you know has been doing YouTube for a while to be kind of like a mentor, help you out. Get some legit equipment, but nothing crazy. Don't get frustrated. And last but not least, the craziest thing I heard was you will have to choose between freedom or views. And what I mean by that is that you can do whatever you want, and that's fine. But you most likely will not get the views and get back what you want. But if you spend time finding out what will work and actually look at analytics and dig into it and critique what you're doing to get those views, over time you will. But I don't know if that's something I want to do, because that doesn't sound free at all to me. So just be happy with what you do, have fun, and I hope in some small way this helped. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.